Hello friends and welcome back to Virtual Happy Hour Romper Room Edition. Yes, I am wearing a romper in baby blue because I am not dressing for where we are. I am dressing for where I would like to be, which is on a fucking yacht in the south of France. I have a sun hat, some cat-eye sunglasses, some sexy swimsuits. I just have a lot of looks for that particular venue, so holla if you have a yacht in the south of France and you're looking for some company and some quality cocktails that you didn't have to have the crew make for you. You want something bespoke that you didn't have to pay for. You know, you want your friend Yvonne, Taste and Tipple, The Tipple, Professor Tipple to make it for you. And I understand. But for me, it's nice to also be able to tap out and have someone else make me a drink. Because I know many of you, pretty much all of you over the age of 18, not too many people under the age of 18 on this channel. Not a real mystery. I'm not cool to Gen Z. Also, this is an alcohol-based channel, primarily, with the occasional booty shot, you know? I'm just mixing it in. Fitness, decor, food, drink. I'm a woman of many talents. I'm multifaceted. You know, I'm trying to create a space for women, by women, where you can be irreverent, you can be independent, you can be hilarious, you can be outrageous, you can be intelligent, you can be knowledgeable, and no one's gonna fucking mansplain drinks to me, bitch. That's for sure. That's for sure. That is my favorite thing, though. When men try to explain cocktails to me. I'm not saying there aren't men that don't know more than me about cocktails. There certainly are plenty of men, women, and gender non-binary folks who know plenty more than I do about cocktails and spirits. But fucking Joe Blow off the street, no discernible background, training, expertise whatsoever, try to explain to me? No, you don't know what you're talking about. Don't just, don't use your confidence to speak over my expertise. Thank you very much. Because I have learned in my 30s to approach life with the confidence of a white man over 6 feet tall, because they just walk in with a big swinging dick and assume everyone wants to hear what they have to say, and that's the approach that I'm taking to life now. Luckily, the only rooms I walk into are empty, just me in them, so I always have a captive audience, which is great. We are making a cocktail called Angel Face today. I don't know if you would call me an angel face. Not really angelic, I wouldn't say. You know, like it's a good face for sure. That's not up for debate. But I don't know if it's angelic, like more like a siren, you know? Some sort of succubus, some sort of female demon who will possess you and take your essence. I feel like that's more me. Demonic face. That sounds really bad. Angelic face covering demonic intention. I don't know where we're going with this. Anyway, this drink is called Angel Face. It was created by Craddock. First appeared in print in his book, the Savoy cocktail book in the 30s. It is a stiff and stirred cocktail involving dry gin, Apricot Brandy, and Calvados, which is apple brandy. Really doubling up on the brandies. So if you don't have either, like if you don't have one of these, if you don't have any of these, you need to make something else, okay? But if you have either apricot but not Calvados, or you have Calvados but not apricot, I would just maybe like sub in regular brandy. Like if you have regular brandy and apricot brandy, you're gonna get a different flavor profile, but very drinkable, I assume. Stirring, Nick and Nora glass, coupe glass. Those are gonna be what you need, and it's equal parts cocktail. 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, so a single ounce of dry gin. I am returning to the television screen. It's very exciting. I will be on City TV's breakfast television during the national hour, 9:40 a.m. on Friday. Tune in. Long weekend cocktails to enjoy with the people who live in your household. But the cocktails are gonna make their company feel fresh and new. I don't care if they're the only people you've seen for the last several months. New cocktail, that's all you really need. So we've got in an ounce of our Apricot Brandy, an ounce of our Calvados apple brandy, and an ounce of dry gin. We are going to add our ice. And give this a solid stir. Always ideal if you'd had the foresight to chill your mixing glass. And of course, chilled coupes. Always with a stirred drink, make sure that you have chilled your glassware. The last thing you want is a room temperature stirred drink. Just awful. Just awful. Because you have to sip it slowly, and if you didn't chill the glass, that means it's going to come up to temperature faster and be less pleasant for you. Less pleasant. All right, let us strain. I know I haven't posted any blog posts, but as my post on Friday may have suggested, I am a bit overwhelmed. And I have been working toward, slowly but surely, a new ebook for you, which I intend to release next week. So that's been sort of taking up my time. This is very pretty. The original recipe actually called for it to be shaken, which does give you more dilution, so that's why I stirred it for so long, because you don't want it to be too overwhelming on the palate. But obviously it looks much more attractive when you stir because you get this crystalline appearance. We're gonna try something with this orange peel. I don't know if it will work or not. As always, clean up the edges. A nice straight swath of orange peel. Cutting board is really roly-poly-oly today. Let's see if this is gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna make an incision on a sort of like where 8 o'clock would be, between 7 and 8 o'clock. Here, sort of a third of the way down my swath. Not all the way through, about halfway. And then that allows me to slide the other part of the orange peel there. So we have like a ribbon. So I'm gonna untwist it and I'm going to make a incision in the center of the lower half that I then tuck in here for the top half. And then, did I do that right? I did never do it right. I never put it high enough. Longer incision. So now I have a little envelope, basically a pocket, that I will put the removable glass inside the pocket. And if you want to be like the amateur mixologist, you would make these, you would do little slits here, like when you're trying to rip off a phone number from a like ad you see in your parking garage. And then you would flare out the fingers like that. Cooperate. Of a downturn, but you get it to kind of cool structurally. Cheers. Angel face. It's very nice. Obviously boozy, but not overwhelming because we stirred it long enough. Very cool. Love it. Gin and double brandies. Thank you for joining me. Oh, by the way, we did gin because that was the most popular answer when I did a poll last week, but we did the Fernet Fantasy because that's from the blog and I already have a picture of it. So I'm gonna take a picture of this. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you on Friday.